Alright, I'll be honest, I'm a huge fan of Geomancer. The burn, the reflect, the insane damage, he's just nasty. But I never pulled him on either of my accounts, so I hijacked my friend's account to finally test him out. Let's see if the hype still holds in 2025. Hi everyone, what's up guys, Bobby here, how is it going? I really hope you're all doing great because I sure am. As you can probably tell from the new setup, I'm finally back home after entire month of rebuilding. It isn't 100% done yet, I'm still waiting for my furniture and a few final touches, but at least the huge major stuff like wall drilling is out of the way. And what better way to celebrate it than diving into one of my favorite champs in the game, Geomancer. Let's get into it. Okay guys, before we dive into Geomancer's testing and review, I will quickly give a look on this account since this is not my account, this is my friend's account. I really want to check what does he have here, what champions is he using, what are they equipped with. I have a special surprise for you guys, and I mean both old and new players. Click on my link in the description and use the code Bobby to get up to 25% cashback on every purchase you make in Raid. Here is how to do it. Click the link in the description and download or update Raid through Aptoid. It works on Android, but if you're on any type of PC, just use BlueStacks. Sign in to your Raid account. Download and configure the Aptoid wallet. Use the promo code Bobby and make your first purchase. That way, you'll get up to 25% of cashback on every purchase. Click on my link, use the code Bobby now, and let's get these bonuses. So from what I'm seeing here, we have Udex Arthur, and it seems to me that this is his strongest champ. He has set of Defiant and Speed. Great, a lot of good. I would say we have a good amulet and banner here. Great. And let me see how much speed this Arthur has. 152, not so much. His resistance is very, very high, which is great. His HP is also extremely high for this champ. So I would say this is not completely bad equipment for him. But I think he should be faster. But what I'm saying, I mean, my champions are not faster than this. Maybe a little bit, but still. Alright guys, he's working with Supreme Gallic. Not one of my personally favorite champs on this game. But if he likes him, why not? I think that he's his main nuker. He has 2 sets of speed. Good one. And how much speed does he stand on? 175 with 2 sets of speed. I would consider that low, given the fact that you have some speed artifacts equipped here. But anyway, he's working with Rector. Ooh, really nice. We also have protection here coming from her amulet. She has a lot of resistance as well, which is really good for Rector Dread. I would say she's a little bit slower than usual, but the other stats are looking all right. The HP could be higher, but you know, I think she's pretty good given the fact that he's at level 49. Also, one thing to note here is that my friend, he's working with a lot of accounts. I think probably 4 or 5 accounts. So given that fact into consideration, he's doing very, very well for a person with 6 or 7 accounts. So I won't be criticizing here. He's also working here with Morag. I can see one of my other favorite champs. We have Ugo here. God knows how much I want Ugo on my account, but unfortunately I cannot pull him. He also has Armina. From what I've heard about her, she's extremely good champion. She can enable more damage to your team, especially because of that A2. She has 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Also, one thing about her is that she needs a lot of accuracy. Let's see how much accuracy she has. 153. It could be higher, but it's all right. Okay, quite nice champ here. We also are seeing Tagore, another champion that I really want, but unfortunately I don't have. And the other that I'm seeing here, I have some of them on my accounts. For example, Madame Cerise, Trumber, I'm not using him anywhere, unfortunately. Shame on me for this, but yeah. We have Shaman here, also another great epic champ that deserves more love. Like, what is this? Why she doesn't have any weapon, bro? You need to give that to her. She deserves it. And now, finally... But wait, who's that? Balthus Droglord. Droglord? Okay, that's an interesting name here. I've never seen that champion before. Let me know in the comment section, is he good or no? I want to hear it from you guys. I can check him up, but let me know about him. All right, guys. Now we're finally moving on to the real stuff for today. Geomancer. Oh my god, he looks so creepy. I've never seen him up close like this, but come on, bro, what are those eyes? He looks mad. All right, anyway, guys, let's see what he is equipped with first. Ooh, is that a book here? Anyway, we have activated plus 40 accuracy set bonus. He's also equipped with lifesteal helmet and lifesteal shield. Those things are giving him accuracy, speed, crit damage, defense. It's a quite good helmet. I forgot to mention that Geomancer really needs speed, accuracy, HP, and defense. So let me see how his stats are currently looking. So we're standing at 126 speed. No way. No way. This is nothing. We need more speed for Geoman. Come on. This is one of the best epic champ in the whole game. He doesn't deserve that. Come on. At least 150 speed. Come on, bro. What is this? 156 accuracy. All right. Let's say it's enough to some extent, but not really. We have HP 25k almost, and defense standing at 1k. Oh no, what is this build? I'm sorry I said I won't criticize, but we need to get his speed up, and HP and defense. Accuracy could stay the same, you know? Unfortunately, I don't have the permission to change his gear. I mean, I haven't asked, but I think he's not gonna be very happy with me changing his artifacts. But can we just see what does he have from the rings? Oh, he does not have a dwarf ring. That's why Geo doesn't have a dwarf ring. Let me see, just let me check the boots here. All right, we have speed boots. This is amazing. Defense, attack, HP. Let's just check a little bit. Does he has better boots? We need primary stat speed. What are those? Okay. Unfortunately, he does not have better boots here. I think he did the best with what he could, all right? So the boots are a good choice here. Now, I want to speak about a little bit about why I love Geomancer so much. This is actually gonna be my first time testing him out, and I'm extremely excited. Unfortunately, that Geo is not strong enough, and I can't unlock his full potential, but we're gonna be working with what we have. If you've been playing Raid for any amount of time, you know how important solid clan boss damage is. That's where your daily grind really pays off. Shards, books, gear, it all comes from pushing those key rewards. And Geomancer, he's a game changer for that. His passive is insane. Not only does it reduce the damage your team takes by 15% when enemies are under HP burn, but it reflects the damage back. And when it procs, boom, massive damage. That's why he's so crazy good for clan boss. His kit lets you scale damage without relying so much on traditional nukers, and then he throws that weaken debuff, turn meter control, and HP burn setup. It's like he's made for boss fights, you know what I mean? And not to mention his A1, which is an AoE attack that has 30% chance of placing 50% decrease accuracy debuff. This can be extremely helpful paired together with his A2, which can actually help you increase your attack in clan boss and also to remove buffs in Hydra. Honestly, I feel if I had Geomancer on my account, my clan boss team would actually go from solid to savage. But unfortunately, I don't have him. That extra reflected damage over the course of the run adds up like crazy. And for someone that is grinding Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare clan boss every day, that's a dream. He's the champion that I really hope would pop out of shards someday, because I know that if I had him on my account, he would evaluate my team and to really become that missing link in my clan boss team. So yeah, I'm just hoping to get him. Now let's get back to his build and also discuss his blessings and masteries. Now as for his build, I would personally try to get his speed higher, and this could be achieved by having good artifacts from either speed set or perception set. Also, a good set that we can use for Geomancer is definitely the Relentless set, because it's going to give him an extra turn. An extra turn means extra damage, extra HP, burn effects, everything extra, alright? Other people really love putting Geo in a reflex set because it's gonna reduce a random skill cooldown, and as we know, here on his A3, the cooldown is 5 turns, man. It's a lot. So it's actually logical why people are putting him in reflex set, but I personally prefer either speed and perception, or if I have good artifacts, probably Relentless. So if I have him on my account, I would definitely try build the sets Relentless and Perception for sure. The Perception set is extremely nice for Geo because it's gonna give him additional accuracy and speed, and we all know that we need a lot of accuracy for this guy. Even 156 is very low, so if it was me, I would definitely change the whole build and just, you know, probably replace that resistant chest plate with something that's gonna roll up in accuracy and speed. Yeah, probably those gauntlets, even though their HP percentage, I'm pretty sure that there is something better that's gonna roll up and give him even more accuracy. But I really think that my friend has done the best he possibly could. At least I hope so, because this is Geomancer, man. He needs to be one of your strongest champs here. And now, for his blessing, the best one is definitely Cruelty, because it's gonna decrease the defense of the enemy, and that way Geo is going to be able to apply the HP burn, weaken more effectively. So Cruelty is the best in my opinion. Now, as for his masteries, it really depends where you're gonna use this champion, but probably the most optimal way for this champ is to go for the offense and support tree. Now, for the support tree, we definitely want War Master on, for sure. But here is the interesting part. For the support tree, I would probably go with masteries such as Sniper, also Master Hexer. And the reason for that, especially for the Sniper, is namely because that decreased accuracy debuff is gonna become 45% with this mastery on, and of course when you fully book him. So it's very, very useful. And the Master Hexer, it's gonna extend the duration of any debuff. That means it's gonna extend the duration of weaken and also the HP burn. So we definitely want that. That's probably the most of it for his masteries. Unfortunately, we don't have gems to unlock them right now, but if this was my account, given the fact that I'm prioritizing champions that can really help me out against Demon Lord, I would definitely unlock Geo's masteries for sure. This would be my first job to do, and also equip Geo with the best I possibly have. Even I would steal from other champions, like I don't care. Geo needs to be top priority for, of course, for people who want to progress in Demon Lord mainly, but he's not only good for Demon Lord, he's good for so many different areas. So Geo is a top tier champ in my opinion. And now enough talking, guys. I think it's finally time to test him out and see what he actually can do. Now, I'm gonna be playing on either easy or normal, since I don't have an idea where is my friend playing. Looking at his champions and their power, he either plays on normal or hard. Let's test the champions here on normal, and I'm supposing he's using this team because this is the team setup that popped off. So that means he's using those champions here. Let's see what do we have. So basically we have Supreme Gallic, who is a good nuker. We have 2 revivers, Eudix and Rector Dread. We have another nuker and Geo. Interesting team composition. I would probably change things a little bit. Oh my god, I completely forgot that Supreme Gallic is not exactly a nuker. He's placing HP burns. So I would replace Supreme Gallic with somebody else for sure. We don't need two champions to do the same job. I'm honestly not expecting outstanding performance here because Geo is not equipped well. He doesn't have his masteries on. He doesn't have high accuracy and speed. We're aiming at least at 190 speed and Geo does not have it. He's very, very slow and he does not have a lot of survivability. So I don't know how things would go here, but I'm definitely switching some champions here. So Geomancer is gonna be our primary damage dealer. So with him, we're gonna pair Rector Dread and Kyle. They're gonna stay here, but those Eudex Arthur and Supreme Gallic, they're definitely moving. So in this team synergy, we're gonna be using Madame Cerise, not as a leader, of course, Madame Cerise and Mork, but as a leader, we're gonna put Geo. Next off, we have Kale, Rector, Madame Cerise, and Mork. All right, 95k power. I don't know how things would go, but I feel like this team setup definitely looks better. We have all the roles we actually need to perform well against the clan boss. We have a debuffer, we have a buffer also. Let's actually see, we really want to see that passive in action, that HP burn and weaken. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna increase the speed a little bit because it's very, very slow. And I'm gonna go manually here just to control things and actually be able to test the abilities of our Geo here. Okay, we need to decrease the defense here. So we're applying that. Now, let's test Geo's abilities, man. I'm gonna quickly read them again, just to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So we're gonna be using his A2 here. I actually don't know like how much damage my friend is actually doing normally. I have to ask him, but I'm pretty sure it's not much than 3 or 4 million. So if we actually manage to get above that number, it will be great. Geo is just standing there ready to be used. The problem with Geo is that he's not booked and his A3 has 5 turn cooldown, man. This is a lot. Now, let me check. What can we use here? We definitely want to go like with this. Oh, now on the next turn we can use his A3 actually. Let's heal a little bit. Oh yeah, finally we can use that A3 and actually see it in action. We will place HP burn and weaken, hopefully. Cool. That was quite nice. I expected a little bit more, but this is the reason why he's not fully booked. He's very, very slow. So we can't unlock his full potential here. Let's switch back to auto and see how much damage we can actually make. What I want to do here is to actually see at the end like who is gonna be doing the most damage. I'm supposing Kale, but I really want to compare that number to Geomancer because he's supposed to do the most damage on clan boss. At least that's what I'm imagining. Not sure about that, but as I already said, Geomancer right now is very, very slow and he's probably not gonna be dealing the most damage right now. But I'm thinking when he gets up to level 60 and he's fully booked with unlocked masteries, he should be doing the most damage to clan boss. Okay, we're 3 millions in and all of our champions are still alive. That's an achievement. Okay, I feel like the team synergy here is very good and a lot better than the one we had before. Like Supreme Gallic is not good with Geomancer because they're actually doing similar stuff. So we needed to change that. And on the previous team composition that my friend had set up, we had another reviver, so 2 revivers in total. They're not doing any damage there, okay? Eudex Arthur is not doing any damage. Rector is not doing damage because that's not their purpose, so we needed to add somebody who is gonna deal damage and who's gonna fill up that missing spot. So we added Morag and Madame Cerise, and I really consider that as the better team setup here. All right, I really think that we're gonna go above 5 million damage, which is extremely good. And I think that it's much more than the damage he was dealing before. I have to ask him. Now I'm actually curious about that. Okay, almost 5 millions in. That's quite nice. I'm super impatient to tell him that I managed to upgrade his clan boss team and actually perform better. No, why the AI revived Madame Cerise, man? This is the last champion you want to be reviving right now. We should have revived Kale, man. That would have increased the damage drastically. We don't need Madame Cerise here, bro. I'm sorry, but now it's not the moment for her. No, Geo is dead. This wasn't great. Wasn't pleasant to see how Geo is dying. Just like that. Okay, 2 more turns and one more turn and we can revive somebody. I'm really hoping that Rector is not gonna be dead. Okay, we can revive Kale right now. Nice. Alright, we're left with Kale only. And the fight is over. 5.3 million damage, which is quite good. Now let's see. Oh, do you see that, guys? Like, Geo had done 3 millions out of 5 from all the damage. Next we have Kale. I didn't expect that. I thought that Kale was gonna do the most damage. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why Geomancer is a top tier for clan boss. Even though he's very, very slow, even though he's not equipped with the proper artifacts, he's still performing super well in clan boss. What can I say? This was what I came here for, and I actually saw it in action. I mean, this is great. This is great, actually. I received everything that I came here for, and I'm super extremely impressed by Geomancer, bro. Like, he's a total monster for clan boss. I absolutely adore Geo, and I want him on my team. But I'm super thankful and grateful for my friend who let me test him out. He didn't disappoint, alright? This was what I was expecting. So, what can I say? I just love Geo. Geo absolutely blew me away. His damage reflect on clan boss is just insane. I'm genuinely impressed. If you have Geo, build him. If you don't, like me, well, it hurts. Huge thanks to my friend who let me test him out. This champion is a real deal. Let me know in the comment section if you're using Geomancer and if he's game-changing for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!